Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Gem About Face. My name is Gem, and here we talk all things beauty with a little bit of life mixed in. Today, I'm actually really excited because I'm going to be trying a new foundation. I am wanting to try out this Physicians Formula the Healthy Foundation. It has SPF 20, a brightening complex for all skin types. So I'm going to be trying that. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, but honestly, even for a drugstore foundation, it's like 20 bucks. Like, I think I paid like $19 or $18 for this. So it's still a little up there. I mean, you can get practically like Rare Beauty or something like that for that. But that being said, I've heard it's worth the money. So I'm going to try that out. And then also I have a bunch of stuff here in this little bin. And most of it is Kaja Beauty. That's what the color stuff, that's what I'm going to focus on. And I'm not sponsored or anything like that. But I have some really fun items that I have been playing with. Kaja is one of my new favorite brands. I love their little bento boxes, or their bentos. These are their beauty bentos, are the little eyeshadow ones. They have, let's see, beauty bentos for the eye. These are $21 and they have 12 different varieties you can choose from. I have two. My preteen is makeup obsessed, and with her allowance money, she got like a set from Kaja that had a bento box in there too, and it's one of her favorites. It's kind of got neutrals and stuff like that in there. Somewhere around here I have lip glosses other than this one, but I can't, for the life of me, I can't find it. Maybe it's in my other purse or something like that. But I also have this little lip gloss, and look at this. How cute is this? Like, can you see? Wow. Sorry. I don't know if you can see. It's like a heart shape. It's so flippin' adorable. And you push it up like that. So that means don't push it up because I don't know if it'll go down. And then let's see, what else do I have in here? One of my ride or dies. This has become a complete favorite of mine. This is the, Kaja Beauty. It's a face bento. They call it the Play Bento, but there's 3 different ones. I have the O2 Cloud Latte, which is basically the medium. They have it in either Fair, which is a lot lighter than this, and they have also in the Deep, which is really, I mean, these are just, you can tell I use it a lot because it's got a got a little bit of a dent in there. I will probably see pan in this and end up repurchasing because I use it all the time. And like, we have to go out of town to visit other family a lot. It's just a couple-hour drive away, and I always take this with me. I have to go at least once a month. So yeah, so these have the, I don't know if it says names on here. I don't think it says names on here. Blushing bronzer and highlighter. Okay, well, this has a cream bronzer, and then the next one, this looks almost like a Neapolitan ice cream. I love that. Oh, come on. And then it has this highlighter that's kind of a champagne color. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And then it has this blush on the top. I accidentally, when I first opened it, I had nails on and it gouged it. But it also has like this little mirror. The mirror is okay, but it's not, they could have gone without the mirror, honestly, because it's not big enough really to, and there goes my bento. Hold on here. Ah, come here, you. Sorry about that. I'm just throwing things around. These also have a little mirror in them, but like, you can't really even see your eye. Well, part of it too is I didn't even take off the plastic. I'll have to do that. But this one, they have 2 matte shadows and a metallic. And I'll go ahead and swatch this too. So I have this one, and this one is called Glowing Guava. So I'll start with this darker color right here. It is so soft and smooth, you guys. Oh my goodness. So let me go in. And this light isn't giving it justice. It's not doing justice at all. But it just has a cool texture and shimmer to it. And when I say texture, I mean like it brings dimension to your look. And then this right here, I didn't put very much on there, sorry. Isn't that pretty? I love this. So that is the one that I'm probably going to be using this one today, to be all honest. I really like this other one, but it's, sorry, I'm wiping off my fingers here. This one right here, I have a little towel I forgot to put in my lap. Sorry guys, this is me being unprepared. Okay, and then there's also this pineapple one. It's kind of a, I thought it was going to be temporary, like for holiday, something on the side of it. But it's not, and, so far, and this is called, it's number 11, it's called Alotta Colada, and it has like this really gorgeous kind of a, really, just a really pretty brown color. Look at that right here, oh, so pretty. And then it has this super kind of bright, lemony, I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm doing natural sunlight in here. I have my window right in front of me. Oh, I got a big old chunk there. Isn't this beautiful? Like, can you see that? It just, oh. And they go on so smooth. And then I love this like mustardy. I'm trying to cover the mirror, but this doesn't open. Oh, there we go. Oh, there, much better. It is so smooth and creamy, you guys. Like, that's just with like one little swipe. It's just so finely milled, and you can build it up or have it light. I just love it. I want to do another video where I do that, where I play with this one more, but right now I'm doing more like the rosier tones, because I also have this Kaja Moon Crystal. It's the Moon Crystal, and I think this one is in Majestic. It doesn't say the color on here. Oh yes, it does. 07 Magique. Well then, okay. So I'm going to show you this. This is like a multi-chrome. Here, let me do it right here. Sorry. This is like a multi-chrome. So it comes out and it looks more purple in the thing, but then when you blend it out, look at that. It has like this deep purple, like the amethyst kind of color, and then it goes into this blue, and it has a little bit of like a golden yellow. Oh. It's just, yeah, it's just, I love it. It's beautiful. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, and then I also tried these two. I really wish I could find my flippin', oh well, I'm sorry, my face looks ratchet. This right here is a really pretty, I thought it was actually gonna be more sheer. I did try this earlier, lip gloss. But it's not even, it's kind of glossy, but after it stays on for a while, and I'll just leave this on because I think I'm going to actually wear this one at the end of the video. Sorry, I'm not trying to. I really do like these though. They're super comfortable, but they aren't super glossy, and they're not as sheer as I thought they were, but they're definitely a really nice colored balm. They're very pigmented, but it doesn't, it's not so sloppy that it travels around your face. And so these right here, these are called the Heart Melter Gloss Stick, and these are $17. This right here, and they have 8 different colors in this. I have it in color, good lord, it doesn't say on here. Heart Melter 05 Honey Bun. Ooh, Honey Bun. Okay, I like that. That's really cute. Anyway, and this Kaja Moon, I don't think I gave you Moon Crystal. There's 8 colors. I have the 5 in the Magical or Magic, and these are $16. And then this right here, these are the Love Swipe Mousse, which I'm really excited about trying. And these are $18, and they have these in 5 colors. These are just so cute. I have to get some more if I like the formula. And these are $21. I think I told you that they have 12 of those, and then 3 of these, and these are $25, which is actually really a good price when you consider you're buying them at Sephora, which is mainly where I've gotten all of mine. I haven't even visited their website if they have one. Sorry, excuse me. I need to get a drink. Oh, coffee is the nectar of the gods. Anyway, so let me start getting some stuff on my face. I'm going to start with this e.l.f. Mint Melt. I heard that they have another one that isn't quite minty. I usually do about 2 squirts. It's very clear. Oh, I like this because it legit grips onto the makeup. It works really, really, really well. If you're looking for like a pore filler or something like that, this is not silicone-y. That's not this. And see how it definitely, but it does have a mint flavor, kind of like a mouthwashy, but not as intense, clearly, but it really does. Actually, I'm going to take this lip off. It really is nice. I just really enjoy it. Okay. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Okay, now what I'm going to do for my, I always put brows first, because what I do, I didn't realize this was not what normally people did when they put on their eyebrows. Like a lot of people I've heard go in with, like, you know, their spoolie, and they do their brow and everything, and you know, they color it in and then they put the gel on. I don't usually do that. What I usually do is I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. The wording is literally coming off, and I think, yeah, it's literally like, I've used it that much. I use it just about every day. And there's some days when this is all I use, or if I'm not going to be coloring in like on the ends and stuff, because they kind of become sparse on the ends, I will use the e.l.f. Wow Brow, or is it Brow Wow? I keep wanting to say Brow Wow, but I don't think that's it. I think it's the Wow Brow. Anyway, you get my gist, because that has fibers and it has color in it. And if I only have time to do one step of this process, I'm going to do that, because my brows will stick straight up and I will look perpetually surprised or windblown. Just saying. So I'm letting that set for a minute before I put anything on my face, just like I'm gonna let my brow gel set, because I honestly just don't want it to, what did I do with my, I wet a sponge because I wanted to try this with a sponge. Well, I guess I'll just try it today with, I must have left it there. Stella, go. I'm not talking to you. Yes, I love you too, baby, but no. Sorry, my cat thinks I'm talking to her. Anyway, but I don't know what I did with my sponge, guys. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, well then. So, let me unpack this box here. Get all my stuff out. All right. So I did, what can happen is this can kind of pill, just like the milk, was it the hydration putty or something like that? I tried a little sample of that and I was not super thrilled with it. It had a lot longer wait time, but I think this is honestly, I've heard they have another one that is basically comparable to this, but it's not as like minty, which I would love. So I'm gonna definitely, next time we go to the store, I'm gonna try the other new e.l.f. one, and we'll let you know how that compares. I also always do my under eyes first, and I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrocealer today. And whoops, right here, the Tarte C, did I say e.l.f.? I'm using the Tarte Hydrocealer, sorry about that. And I am in 20N light neutral. And I usually just do it right above, only where the blue part, like the discoloration is. and I have not heard people talk that much about this. It is a little bit of a lighter, creamier. I have no problems with that though, but can you see the difference? And that's just with one layer. I usually build it up a little bit. Just a tiny bit. I know most people put a lot more on here, but when you have eyes that are a little bit older, I'm in my 40s, when you have eyes that just are starting to show age, you know, and I believe every laugh line I've earned, so I'm not mad at them for being there. I just don't really like the discoloration. And this will crease a little bit, but not to the point where, like, I've had some other concealers that are so dry that I just look like the Sahara under here. And if I try to put any, what do you call it, powder or anything to help set it, it is just even worse. This one I can put powder and it won't look so bad, but I don't necessarily need that either. I just got it in my eye, darn it. Sorry, it has been so cold here. It literally, like 2 days ago, it was 5 degrees. I live in eastern Washington state, and where we have desert area. And honestly, that doesn't happen a lot here, even in the wintertime. We usually rarely get snow. Things have kind of changed the last couple years though, but I have my window open a little bit. The wind just started going. But the thing is that today it's like in the 40s. It's literally 40 degrees difference, and it's so nice, and I have spring fever so bad. Looks like there's rain clouds coming in possibly, but I just I have my window open because the air is beautiful. Okay, a lot of times I like this. Have you guys ever tried this Lumi Glotion? I have it in 902, and that's light glow. I usually mix this with my foundations, but because this is my first time trying this foundation, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to wipe off my hand so I can use that as a backboard, like, you know what I mean. Whew, I'm surprised I didn't have all that color all over me. That's how it usually goes. Okay, so I love this packaging. Isn't it classy looking? It looks like it's like almost like old school, what do you call it? I need to shake this up first. Old school Hollywood kind of thing, which I love. Okay. So this has a big doe foot. Ooh, that's really light. Okay. We'll see how this looks. If it has kind of a paint smell. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to go in here with my NYX foundation brush. I love this brush for foundations. Ooh, that's pretty. I think it might be a little light for me though. Well, I was wondering about that, about if it would be too light. So what I'm gonna do, I was gonna put this on my hand, but then when I saw the doe foot, I decided not to. I am actually gonna put that on here, try and get some on the doe foot on my hand. Because I believe, who was it that I saw did this? Taylor Wynn suggested that one of her favorite combinations, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Is this Physicians Formula with the Pretty Natural, the Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. I got mine in neutral vanilla, which is usually something I do, but when I took it out to look at the color to see if the color matches, I realized it was a little dark. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to try a little bit of that in there and see if it might, oh, it's really liquidy. If I mix that together, maybe it'll make a little bit better of a color for me. Well, okay. Still looks kind of light, but she says she loved this combination. I don't know if I like it with this brush though. I really wish I had my, I'm gonna try my hands, guys. My hands are clean. I don't want stuff to feel like it's caked on, which I was in danger of. Color seems a little pink to me, but that's okay. Looks like it might be okay. Let me just put a little bit of, I have some breakout right here, which I really, really hate. I'm getting, does anyone get like adult hormonal acne? I never used to have acne, even as a kid. I put some on my nose because I missed that part a little bit, I think. And normally I would use my, either that brush or I would use, my sponge. I have those black and white Sonia Kashuk sponges. You'll see me use them in other videos, but I actually, guys, what do you think? I don't mind this at all, actually. And it has some kind of a glow to it. Still, like you can see, I have a wrinkle right there, which is accentuated with the acne spot I have right there. Well, we shall see, right? I'm gonna end up with foundation all over everything if I don't wash my hands off. That's the thing. Okay. Guys, one thing I did forget to do was my ear. I have this mole that has been growing into something different. And I actually have an appointment at the doctor's to deal with that because it's ugly. It looks like it has bad intentions, and I'm going to be knocking that down real quick. I actually have quite a few, like, since I've turned 40. My skin on my face just suddenly started changing. I started having hormonal acne. I also end up having like these spots, like right there, right here, like age spots that I never had to deal with before. So, and my skin has just kind of changed texture. I used to think, oh, people, they're just not washing right. You know, I was young, I knew everything, right? I thought that that was just all a crock. People just weren't taking care of their skin the way they should have. Karma came back, and she said, smack. She was telling me all about it. Okay, so I am going to go in with my Kaja face. I'm so excited. This stuff I love so much. I'm going in with the rougher number 19. I love the way this is shaped and how perfect it fits. This is honestly like a smaller pan comparatively. But I'm going to, whoo, I got a lot on there. But it's okay because it blends super well. And I have a lot of real estate up here in my head. That sounded bad. Okay, so I have a lot of real estate on my forehead. Let me put it that way. Oh my word. Anyway, this usually blends out really, really well. Oh, my hair. And my hair is just so frizzy. Okay, so my hair. You guys obviously have noticed that I have some serious grow out going on. Well, that was planned, believe it or not. I have a friend, or actually it's one of my older daughter's friends, who was going to be working at a salon. She was going to be moving into this town, the town we're at now. She's in a town about an hour and a half away. Anyway, she was going to be working at the salon, and she was going to, like, she's a color specialist, and so I was really excited because my hair, this is 4 months grow out, you guys, is so, like, I'm completely silver. I've been like this since I was 27. I think is when I finally noticed that it was just all gray. The grout was all gray. And my hair grows super fast. It always has. A couple years ago, I had my hair cut to here, and I just got another foot cut off. It was down to my bottom, and so it's like the middle of my back now. And I'm going to powder some of this out so it blends better. Anyway, our friend, my daughter's friend actually, she was going to be going to the salon. Well, the salon ended up not happening, COVID and all that kind of stuff. She just couldn't get the financing that she wanted, and was having a hard time finding more than just like a couple stylists to go in there. That is so pretty, you guys. Just one dip into here, and this I'm using the Rougher 05 or 05, whatever. Anyway, I like kind of draping that a little bit. Anyway, well, so it didn't work out, and here I had been growing my hair out because she wanted to kind of work from as natural, you know, so she could see what my natural hair looked like, so we could kind of, we had a plan. Plan didn't work out. So I legit, it looks so much darker on that one side. I like blush a lot, sometimes too much. I'm gonna definitely blend that out a little bit more, and I like to make it just a little bit rosy up here, like I have been in the sun. Okay, I usually wait to do the highlighter. So I now have no one to do my hair, and I wanted to, let me finish my brows super quick. Whoops, wrong end. I had wanted to find someone to just do my coloring because I have legit like destroyed my hair from doing over the counter, you know, like Nice and Easy and stuff like that, which I have not. I've been using for years, and my hair has not been healthy because of it. I have to do it so much, and I will use as directed, you know, but it's still, what do you call it? It's still just hasn't worked out. Anyway, so I am getting ready to go, and I have a Madison Reed permanent hair color. I've heard that is the closest you can get to the really like the more hydrating salon type of hair dyes. It's one of the best quality ones that you can get for home dyeing. It better be, because it was 20 bucks, 20 something dollars. I think I got it with 20% off coupon for my birthday or something at I got it at Ulta. And so these are not going down, even though I have hair gel in them. I'm gonna have to do more hair gel. But the thing is too, I have separate colored or separate shaped eyebrows. I try to get them to be more like sisters and less like cousins. Because when, you know, like sisters, not twins, the rule of thumb for eye shapes, but mine were straight up first cousins, maybe even second cousins. You used to have one that was really sharp and went up like that, and the other one that was just flat. So I used to overpluck them so bad. Now, what I like about doing, the reason why I like to do the gel before I do the pen is because when you go to do the brush strokes, your hairs are firmer, and you're basically just finishing up with the natural what you have and filling in just a little bit, instead of doing it directly onto my skin and then doing brows. It looks like I have hairs and not just filled out skin. Does that make sense? I hope I explained that the right way. Okay, so I am going to, I always use this MAC Painterly paint pot for my eyes, and let me see, as a eye primer. Let me see, I have this right here. This is kind of a fluffy brush, but I'm gonna use this one. I like to put it on with a brush. This is almost gone. Like, I already have a backup. Just ordered my backup. I find that this is actually really pretty. And it's a little bit of a drier formula, but not so dry that it cracks. But it will hold whatever makeup you're putting on there. You can use it just as is if you want something to stick a little bit more, kind of like a gripping almost, or you can powder it if you have, you know, some shadows are a little bit more finicky. They need to be blended a little bit more. They are super pigmented, and so instead of building up, you'll want to put something for it to blend solidly into. And what I like is that, ooh, this actually got a lot on there than the brush I normally use, but that one needs to be washed. This legit doesn't, it covers up all the texture, everything like that, and so I don't have any worries about that happening. You know what I mean? Like, things being super, bringing out texture, because this kind of masks it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this Kaja. I didn't do my nose or anything like that, but I'm okay with it. So I'm going to go in straight into this Kaja, the 07 Glowing Guava. I'm going to go to the top one, which is kind of like a mauve. Really pretty. Let me see. I'm going to take the, I don't like that one so much. Let me try. I'm going to take the Refer 14. It's like this. Oh, I do that every time. So it's just a really pretty, kind of a fluffy blending brush, but it's a little bit more narrow. So you can get the area you want a little bit more precisely. So I'm going to start down here and go up like that. And this is with one dip, y'all. Oh my goodness. That's such a pretty color too. It has a little bit of fallout, or not fallout. It has a little bit of fallout from here, a little bit of kickback, kick up, or whatever you call it. But all you have to do is do that and you won't have any fallout on your eye. But if you go directly from your eye without tapping that off, you'll have a little bit of fallout on your face. So, and that's on this one. I don't know if all of them are like that. I just know it's from this one. So it's almost done with the face, folks. Yay, getting there. Gosh, I do love this. This is just such a pretty color. So rich and pigmented and soft and smooth. It's just silk. And I just try to blend it out so that it shears out a little bit more as you go. And I have really hooded eyes too. So I want it to be able to be seen a little more. I have to go higher on my eyelid, which I have other large eyelids too. So this is what I have. Okay, so that one right there is good, and I'm going to go in with the Big Bang here. The Money Shot. I'm so excited about this. Okay, so I'll put a little bit right there. Let me get, I'm going to use this shader lid from Sigma. It's an E56, and so see, it's shaped like that. It's flat. Ooh, my, got an itch. Oh, stop it. Shh, go. My cats are being bitchy to each other. So I'm just going to go like this, and it dries really fast from what I can see. I want this all over the lid. I'm going to open it a little bit. See how far I need to go up. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. think I got a lot on my brush. I like this brush because it has that smaller tip, so you can go right into the corner, go into the crease, and yet it's so precise. And I'm going to leave a little bit on that corner open because I want to be able to, what do you call it? Darken that corner up a little bit with some, not foundation, with some, like a darker, I'll show you. I can't express myself right at this moment. I'm just too in love with this stuff. Oh my gosh. How gorgeous can this be? I have a mirror right here I'm looking at, so in case you guys are wondering. Kind of even, pretty much. This one's a little higher than I wanted. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and bring it down. It looks so blue on the lid, but you can just still see those other colors just trying to richen things up a little bit, liven things up. Woohoo! I love colors like this. See, and I still have a lot on there, but you can tell it's starting to dry down. And I've noticed it doesn't seem to pick up or crack or anything. You know, sometimes they'll dry and get brittle when I add more to it as it's drying. Wow. Let me close this because I always forget to do that. And then it's a... What do you guys think so far? I'm gonna let that dry down a little bit. Woohoo! Take this off of here because I will have it everywhere. It doesn't want to come off. Wow, that's just has some staying power, let me tell you what. What you think? I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Calm down. Okay. I just get so excited. Am I the only person that gets super excited about stuff like this? Like spazzing, super excited. Okay, so when I said I wanted to deepen up the corners just a little bit, I'm going to go in with this bottom one on this. Like that color. I know it's really, really rosy, but I'm just going to do a little bit. Yeah, that's what she said. I'm going to use this, and this is actually a ColourPop, and it says it's E21, and I got this with the limoncello. That's what it was. I got it with the limoncello collection, and but it's really, really good if you're wanting to, like, I'm just tapping this in. Tap, tap, tap in. Okay, sorry. And so I want it to be very precise and just target that corner and a little bit right above, just to deepen that up a little bit and bring a little bit more drama. And like I said, because I have hooded eyes, I have to bring it up just a little bit more. So you have to know your eye shape and how your eyes, you know, wear color. And doesn't that just accentuate it beautifully? And then I'm going to go ahead and do that a little bit under the eye too, just kind of connect the two. Not very much, but just enough. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's get this other one done. Oh my God, I have all the windows open. She is happy, gurgling, calling birds, calling kitties. She cray cray like that. Okay. Does anyone have, like, this eye always seems to be so much easier to work with than this eye. That's why I always start with this one, because this one's the problem child. So I know if I'm going to have any problems, it's going to be with this one, or the other one. Although this one, right now, is kind of being a little bit of a problem child. There we go, much better. Kitty, kitty, kitty. What are you doing? Okay. So I'm just gonna let that be a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so now that that is done, I have this right here. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. And I'm actually going to do this right, oh gosh, I need to sharpen that really bad. Right along the bottom, and it's kind of a brighter purple. But it's also really rich and deep. So I'm going to take this and kind of smudge that out a little bit. I'm only going to like right here, because my eyes have a tendency to look really small. I know people say, don't pull your eyelid when you're doing that, but you know what, honey, I have wrinkles. This is going to catch up on something, and it's going to make it look really ghetto. Actually, ghetto is not the right word. I don't think that's even PC. It used to be how we would describe things that were kind of defunct, but it means something different now, I think. And I don't want to be offending anyone or insensitive in any way. Okay, so trying to get that, ooh, the color though. The reason why I'm pulling that out is because, like I said, I do have wrinkles, and when you're using a creamy, like a eyeliner, it can really get caught up in those little crevices. Oof, I really like that. Oof. Okay. I have my window open now. I can hear all my neighbors out there enjoying the sunshine. So if you hear that, that's what that is. I'm going to go in with this ColourPop. Like I said, my eyes can have a tendency to look really small, especially when I put eyeliner on. So I like to try and open them up a little bit. This is one of the gel creams, and I think it's just a cream color. I don't know what color. Honey. I can't read it. It's on this light. It's white on top of this light stuff, so I can hardly see what it says. But I have this color, and it's something that they have had consistently in ColourPop since they started doing eyeliners. I think it's probably a pretty good bestseller. But see, that just opens up the eye more. I don't want it to be blinding, so I'm not using like a bright white. And I heard Melt actually has some really great flesh colored eyeliners that are specifically for this, and I think I might actually invest in some of those. I like some of the Melt things. Some I'm not. Their eyeshadows are hit or miss. I do have a couple of theirs, but freaking love their blushes. Their cream blushes are just amazing. Sorry, I was falling down on my bed. See how that opened up the eye? I really, really like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the highlighter here. Oh, first, before I use highlighter, going in with the powder. I am using this e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder, and it is so messy, you guys. I accidentally left the thing open, and now it's like everywhere. So I'm gonna put a little bit in the lid. Oh, yeah, that's not a little bit. Come on. Oh, this is one thing about loose powders that I don't like, is that they're so messy. Or they have the potential to be so messy. It looks like I'm smudging my house, like I'm doing smoke. You know, like how Native Americans do. For those of you who don't know, I am, my mother's side of the family is Native American. Part of the Salish Kootenai tribe out of Montana. Out of Pueblo, Montana is where the tribe is located. It's just beautiful over there. If you guys ever have a chance to go visit the Flathead Lake area of Montana, if you're outdoorsy types, definitely go do that. So I'm just basically finishing with this. And I love how it doesn't, I mean, this is one of my new favorite powders. And I do have oilier skin. Try and set that a little bit. Normally, but I've had a cold lately. I'm just getting over one, I guess I should say. Oh my God, that's a hot mess. Oh, Lordy, I've got powder everywhere. Anyway, oh gosh, no, don't fall. I almost knocked you over. Don't do that. Let me move it a little closer. Isn't that so pretty, you guys? I actually really like this healthy foundation. I'm gonna try this more. Maybe I won't need to mix it in with another one too. I'd like to try this essence also individually, this Naturally Pretty. I've heard this is really, it says it's a hydrating foundation, but I've heard it's more along the lines of like a, my mind is completely drawn up, like a lotion with face, what do you call it? Like, I can't think of what I'm trying to say. Like a hydrating lotion that has color in it, basically. I cannot think of what I'm trying to say right now. Anyway, but with the e.l.f., this is so beautiful. It goes on, it's very finely milled. It goes on, I use a brush that's really kind of not so densely packed. I find that especially when working with loose powders, that really helps it go on lightly because you can really kind of go overboard with loose powders. It's very easy to, especially when their quantity is not as controlled as it should be. I somehow had left the thing open and now I can't get all that back down in there. I did close it finally, but anyway, that being said, I really like this. I have one more step, or actually my lips also. Let me go in with, this is the Kokie Cosmetics 515 Warm Nude. This is what it looks like. This is so pretty. There we go. And this is definitely a beautiful nude. It's Your Lips But Better. And I'm going to go in with this mousse. You guys, it smells like strawberries. Why do we have a tow truck coming around? Interesting. Isn't that beautiful? So pretty. Just so flippin' pretty. Sorry, I'm looking at my window. What do you guys think of that so far? Okay, we are gonna do the highlights and then I have a new mascara I wanna try. So I like the brush. There's two brushes I don't think I'm gonna use this one. It says it's a powder sweep. It's a Sigma F F06, I think, or F86, F06. This was gifted to me, and it's a pretty. I thought, oh, this would be really great for highlighter, but I did try to use it with a different highlighter, and it didn't work so great. So I think that this is mostly just like if you're baking to sweep things off. I really, really love. This is one of the best e.l.f. brushes I have. This is the Putty Blush, the e.l.f. Putty Blush brush. And I love it. So I'm going to go into that. And wait for it, guys. That is life. Don't look, Wayne Goss. He's always like, don't do the tip of your nose. I still do it anyway. And then just a little bit, like my forehead needs any more shine, but I like to just kind of do that right above too. And then, okay, I'm going to do it a little bit more. What do you think? What do you think? Okay. Last but not least, well, almost last, I am using the Caliray Come Hell or High Water. Well, that's quite the name. This is a complete clean, pure makeup mascara. And we'll see how this goes. I like the wand. Doesn't have any scent, just smells like, you know, basic mascara chemicals. It's not too bad. It's not my favorite so far, I would say. It's kind of a drier formula a little bit, which I do like because a lot of mascaras, you know, you have to kind of open them and give it a couple weeks for it to kind of dry down to a really less liquidy formula. But that being said, when you have a formula that's dry from the get-go, that is really helps it to cling and build on your lashes, it can be a little bit flaky, especially as time goes by. It kind of reduces their shelf life, as far as I know, from what I've observed. Does this have like, maybe not. I thought for a moment maybe it had fibers or something in it, but no. There are little tiny clumps that keep forming though. Comparatively, it definitely makes a difference, you can tell. You know, I have yet to grasp the whole being ambidextrous while putting on your makeup. I keep trying it and I just don't have the right control. I was in awe because I was watching one of Tate's videos a while back, and she said that she had taught herself to be ambidextrous while putting on her makeup, so she could put her makeup on the right side with the right and on the left side with the left hand. And I was like, oh my God, that's a superpower. Anybody have superpowers like that? I'm afraid I'm gonna get it all over my face. Oh, like that. I'll wait for it to dry down. I am just sniffing that fresh air. It feels so good to have fresh air in the house. I have the back door open and then I have this open so it kind of goes through. Do you guys ever get spring fever when you do that? Like when it starts to warm up after the winter, that's the first thing I want to do is open up all the windows and just breathe in the air and get all the like dusty air out of the house. And I'm not mean dusty like I'm freaking dirty and I need fresh air because my house stinks. What I'm saying is, you know, you're stuck in the house, you don't have the windows and stuff open because it's freaking cold and you don't want to freeze yourself out. And we have the type of heat that blows air. We have the vented heat. And we have cats, so they're hairy and they have their own dander and stuff like that. So I have to dust every day. And I have to, because it just keeps blowing fur and all that kind of stuff around. What do you think, guys? Okay, so I love this all-nighter spray, but I also found this Milani Make It Last Original. It is a great dupe for this. If you cannot afford the 30 bucks it takes for one of these, which I usually buy them in the holiday time, they have a 2-pack for 40 bucks, which is saving you $10? No, it's saving you $20, literally. So my brain, I swear. Anyway, so the all-nighter spray, I legit will buy that once a year, or I'll buy a couple of them at the holiday time when they have the 2-pack. So I'll get that. But if you don't want to do that, this Make It Last is awesome. It's like, I think it was $11.99 for this, and it's not as big as this, obviously, but it's still a really good spray and a really good deal. It smells a little bit like hairspray, but the mist is even finer than that. Like the mist is just, I love it. And I always do the whole, push it in a little bit, and it just, everything just blends so well. Okay guys, finished product. What do you think? I'm not trying to be cute or anything, but I just like to look at the way it lays down, and I'm definitely going to continue. What I try to do is I try to use consistently for a week. I try to use whatever foundation or like serum foundation, whatever I'm trying to do for my face. Because a lot of times things will look really, really great the first couple of days. Then you realize the SPF in it 3 or 4 days in has started to break you out, even worse than you're already breaking out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm definitely gonna keep trying this. I really like it so far. It's really comfortable on my skin is one thing too. There have been some that I've tried that are just feel heavy, and this has pretty decent coverage. I would say it's a good medium coverage. I did mix it with this hydrating foundation from Pretty Natural. I think I'm going to tomorrow in the next couple days just use this. I know it's a little bit light, but I can always darken it up. I mean, hey, we've got that we can use. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you like this? Are you guys in love with any Kaja products? I do realize Kaja seems to be targeted for younger audience. I'm not some old lady trying to be young, don't get me wrong. But just because these are more on the more economical end of Sephora's products that they normally gravitate to. I'd say Rare Beauty and Kaja are a couple of the more affordable, and I hate to say that because there's been a time when these were even not affordable for me. I had to go for like the dollar store, you know. But I honestly really think that these are worth it. Try them. They do have some things that I think are just a little bit gimmicky, like they have like the face stamps, the blushes that have the hearts, you know, things like that. That's obviously not my my demographic. I'm not going to be doing that. But they're products that I have tried that are more towards my demographic, or more towards something. I mean, this can be young or old like me in my 40s. Listen to me talk like I am going to the grave, like. But like my grandmother, before she passed, I used this on her face, and she just wanted to look pretty for my grandpa, who also just passed. Anyway, they were getting ready to have an anniversary, and so I used that on her face, and she was beautiful, and it doesn't accentuate texture. I wish I had a picture. Anyway, it really is amazing product. I know I'm going to be hitting pan on that. I would definitely like to try more of this. I want this in every color. I am not normally a mousse lip girl, but this is it. I freaking love it, you guys. And these, I can't wait to try more colors. I have these two colors. My daughter has one of theirs that is more matte, and it's neutrals. If I could stop throwing them around, that'd be great. Please don't be broken. I'm so afraid I'm gonna break these. Oh yay, they're not. And this one too, it has a, maybe it's just me. I think it might be the lotion I'm wearing, because I did put coconut mocha lotion on this morning. Anyway, if you guys want more content like this, definitely hit that notification bell and subscribe. That way you'll be notified whenever I upload. I have a lot more videos coming, a lot better edited videos. It's all in good fun. It's all in time and practice, basically. But I just really am excited to be here. I love makeup, and I love life, and the two kind of coincide with me. So feel free to keep checking in. Thank you. Bye.